Good morning. It's Friday and I am back. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, I am back and I am able to finish this workout. Anyways, I'm back from COVID. Well, we'll see. So today's Pilates stretch, and let's just take an arm and go all the way up and around and the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And let's do the other arm. Nice and slowly reaching for those walls and ceiling. And let's take it the other way. 1, 2, and 3. Nicely done. All right, let's reach our arms out nice and wide. Relax those shoulders. Let's reach for those index fingers, reaching for those opposite walls. Feel the stretch in your arms. Now your loud finger and your ring and the baby. And let's do 6 circles forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the other way. 6, 5, 4, reach those arms. 3, 2, and 1. And bring those arms all the way down. Let's do 3 shoulder rolls backwards. 2, 3, and forwards. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Let's take our ear. Relax those shoulders, standing nice and tall. And take your right ear over to the right shoulder and reach that left ear up to the sky. Come back to center and the same thing on the left side. Left ear to left shoulder. Try to keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. Stretch that right ear up to the sky. And back. Let's take our chin, take it over to our right shoulder. Relaxing those shoulders into their sockets. Come all the way across to the other side. And all the way back. Again, let's reach our arms out nice and wide. Rib cage up off your hip bones. And let's come across for 4, 3. I want you to squeeze those muscles in the back. 2, and 1. And the other side. 1, 2. What a beautiful day yesterday was. 3. So nice to see the sun after all that rain. And 1. And coming all the way down. Give a nice little shakeroo of those arms. Reaching nice and high up to the sky. Let's just reach a little bit to the right. Keeping the rib cage up off your hip bones, belly in. And then over to the left, stretching all down your arms and your lat. Feel that stretch. I know I do. And then back to center and 6 full body squats. So feet about hip width apart. Come down those side walls, reaching for those arms. Booty goes back and collapse it down. Nice big deep breath in, going up. Stretch up and back down. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Go with nice, easy breathing. Squeeze. Making sure that booty goes way back, right? Let's do 1 more, all the way down. All the way back up. And bring those arms all the way down to their sides. All right, feeling good. Okay, 3 air squats backwards. 1, 2, 3, and forwards. 1. Yes, I had COVID and it hit me pretty hard. And let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, and forwards. 1, 2, and 3. All right, going all the way up onto our tippy toes, waking up those calves now. All right, and let's go down on 1, up on 2, squeezing those calves. All the way up and all the way down. All right, we're going to roll our ankles. And roll it the other way. Should be interesting, my balance today. All right, we're going on the outside. Ooh, outside of that right ankle. Now inside. And let's go all the way up on those tippy toes, pushing your arch forward. And roll across those toes. And back down. All right, we're going to roll our left foot. Rolling the other way. And then going on the outside of that left foot. And on the inside. And then up on those toes, pushing that arch forward. And across your toes. So I've been having lots of feet cramping lately. This week, just this week. I don't know. Up my magnesium maybe. All right. And coming down, like cramping right now. All right. Let's go up onto your heel. And then point your toe. Up on your heel. Point your toe. And bring it down. Other foot. Point. Heel. Bring those toes up to your knees. Point. And heel. And back down. And let's give a nice big old shakeroo. And we're just going to pat all the way up. Pat your leg up. Your glutes and your back. Move those organs around. Awesome. And your pecs. And up your arms. When I had COVID, my lymph nodes were all blocked, and I had to walk the wall every night, try to drain them. And I tried a lot of different things, all right, and up your neck. And across your face. Right underneath your skull there, and let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right, and as you're wiggling, shift our eyes to the eyeballs, to the right, to the left, the right, to the left, right, left. Now up, down, up, down, up, down, and circle those eyeballs. And circle them the other way. And bring it down. All righty. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a heart rise here. We're going to do our step 1, 2, starting with your right foot. Right, left, kick. Right, left, extend, and swing those arms. Nice, easy breathing. And get that rib cage up off your hip bones. One more on this side. And let's switch legs. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. And one more. Nice. All right. Okay. Side lunge with a crunch. All right. So, okay, we're going to Step it to the right, booty way back, come up, knee to elbow for 8, 7, 6, bring the belly in, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. If you need to, grab a drink of water, but let's stand at the end of your mat. All right. We're going to take a nice big deep breath coming all the way up to the sky. Reach for the sky, and we're going to come all the way down to ragdoll, reaching for those walls, all the way down. Let's just pulse those feet out. Keep the belly pulled up to the sky. There's a rope tied around that belly, and it's pulling your belly up. And let's bring those heels down. Fold your hands and breathe. All right, soft bend in the knees. We're going to roll up center, vertebrae by vertebrae. So start with just pulsing your knees up and down, finding that lowest vertebrae, and then start rolling up. Belly in. Every vertebrae. Try to touch every vertebrae all the way up. And roll your shoulders back. All the way up to the sky again. Reach, 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 reach. And down. Soft bend in the knees. Right arm longer than your left. Okay, we're going to open up that left side of the vertebrae. Pulse it. Find it. And then start rolling up. And roll your shoulders back. All the way up to the sky and down. And this time we're going to have the left arm longer than the right. See how low you can go on that vertebrae, the spinal cord, and roll her up. Roll your shoulders back, up to the sky and down. Walking out to downward dog. All right, pulse your feet out again. Pushing the heel down to the mat. All right, pushing, getting up there on those knuckle pads. Push away from your hands, chest going towards your knees. Sway side to side. Nice, easy breathing. All right, we're going to take that right leg up high behind us. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right armpit, reaching that knee to that back wall. Still pushing your body towards your knee. Straighten that leg all the way out. And we're going to bring it all the way through to our right thumb. We're in low lunge here. We're going to take our right hand up to the sky. Take a look at it. And we're going to switch legs. Left leg up, low lunge. Left hand all the way up. Switch legs. Low lunge. Right arm up. Bring it back down, and we're going all the way up to high lunge from here. So hands in front of your right foot. Power up to high lunge. Palms being pulled together. Belly in and up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to low lunge. Let's bring those hands all the way down to either side. Sorry, to the left inside of your right foot. Going into lizard. So go down to low lunge. Wiggle that foot out to the outer edge. Drop that left foot. Let's just open up this knee tiny little bit. And if you can, go down on your forearms. Or if you have a block or a pillow. And breathe. Up, wiggle that foot. Oh, keep that foot out. Sorry, we're going to bend that left knee. Reach back for your shoelace. Right, keeping that right leg open. Just bring that heel towards your left cheek there. Now bring that down. Now bring your right foot in, and we're going to straighten that leg out, bringing the toe up to the sky, and just do a hip check, making sure that your hips are square. Your leg is coming out from your right hip, toe up, and push that booty back. Feel the stretch along the back side of that leg, and then bring your chest down. And let's bring that foot back down. And we're going to go into high plank. So bring that right foot back. Push your shoulders back into their sockets. And we're going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go into downward dog. So push away from your hands. Chest being pushed to your knees. Ears are at your biceps, and you can sway side to side. Awesome. Okay, let's lift that left leg up high behind. Still pushing your chest towards that knee. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your left shoulder. We're going to do this all the same thing on this side. Straighten that leg out. Bring it all the way through to your left thumb. Low lunge. Right arm comes up this time. Woohoo! Right arm comes up. Look up there at the sky. Bring it down. Switch legs. Left arm comes up. Switch legs again. Right arm comes up. Bring that hand back down. And we're going to go up to high lunge from here. Hands in front of that left toe. Reach for the wall in front of you. Power up. Belly to your back. And up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-hoo. And let's bring our hands all the way down those side walls, coming to the inside of that left foot. We're in low lunge. We're going into lizard. Wiggle that foot out to the edge of the mat. Drop that left knee. Let's open up this left knee. And let's just, if you can, go down onto the mat with your forearms. And breathe. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's just bend that right leg, reach back for your shoelace or the top of your foot, and pull that heel a little bit closer towards your left cheek here. Nice quad stretch. Release that foot. Wiggle that left foot all the way into center, directly out from your left hip. Toes come up, pushing your booty back, and then bring your chest down. And breathe. And come all the way, bring that foot all the way back down to the ground. We're going to go into high plank from here again. Push your shoulders back into their sockets, looking straight down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's push back to downward dog. Push away from your hands. Nice big deep breath in and out. Wiggle. Slide those hips cross side to side. And then let's walk our hands all the way back to our feet. Bend our knees and roll all the way up. Letting those arms hang like spaghetti. And roll your shoulders back for 2 and 3 and forwards for 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's get down into our snowbirds from here. So down on one knee, extend the right one from your right hip. Relax those shoulders, extend those arms. Relax those arms. Reaching, 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 and let's dip our left hand down to the mat, up 1 centimeter and across for 6, 5, bringing that belly into your back, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and wing dips. Touch down, reach down that right leg and look up to that fingertips all the way up there. So that's 1, 2, 3, really lengthen your torso here, 4, 5, and 6. Touch down, both hands overhead. Try to have your biceps by your ears, keeping that belly pulled into your back. That right outer foot flat on the floor. 4, 5, and 6. And let's bring that left hand down to the mat. Right one on your right hip, toe pointing down. have that leg heavy and bring it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen that arm, reaching for those opposite walls, and we're crunching elbow to knee. Really bring that belly in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's come all the way up. And we're going to do the same thing on the left side, directly out from your hip. Belly in, torso up off your hip bones, reaching for those walls. Touch down, up, and swipe across to your nose and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and touch down, and all the way up. Look at those fingers. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and touch down, hands overhead, reaching up there for that upper crotch, belly in. 3, 4, 5, and 6, and right hand down, left hand on hip, and bring it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lengthen and crunch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lengthen, and coming all the way into tabletop from here. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, head being pulled to one wall, your tail being pulled to the other, belly in, and we're going up for bird dog from here. Right arm, left leg, toe pointing down, and breathe. 5 breaths. And we're going to slide out those hands and leg to the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring those limbs all the way down. And we're going to go right up to the other side. Left arm, right leg, and breathe. Really try to lengthen those fingers and that heel to those opposite walls with your belly pulled to your back. And we're sliding out to the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and coming all the way back down, and we're coming all the way back down to child's pose. Lengthen those arms out in front of you. Nice big deep breath in and out. Just kind of sway side to side. Bringing your left cheek off of your left heel, your right cheek off of the right heel. Now let's walk our arms over to the right and do take that left cheek off that left heel. And a nice big deep breath in and out. Walk your hands all the way over to the left. Same thing. Back to center. And let's drag those hands down the mat towards your knees. And bring those hands up your quads. Squeeze those glutes and roll your shoulders back. All right. Bring your hands down. And while we're in tabletop right here, I forgot, let's have 3 clicks of the heels and make a wish for today. Nice. All right. We're going to open our knees and keep our feet together. Sit down on those knees and lengthen those arms out, bringing your forehead down to the mat. Slide those forearms down towards your knees. And we're going to do some shoulder work from here. So let's bring that right arm all the way up to the sky. I want you to really look at those fingers up there. Your chest is opening up as well, your pecs, and thread the needle between your elbow and your knee. Bring your cheek down to the mat. While you're here, put a little pressure from your shoulder all the way down to your knuckles. Push everything into the ground and release. And let's repeat back up to the sky. The needle. Apply a little pressure. And bring that hand all the way back up. And this time we're going to bring it back behind us and grab that left hip or grab your shirt or your pants and just look up. And bring that hand all the way back down. Same thing on the left-hand side. Bring that hand all the way up. Look at those fingers. Lengthen that arm and thread the needle. Feet. With that little bit of pressure. And bring that hand all the way up. And then back and around. And look up. And bring that hand all the way back down to the mat. All right, we're going to do some fascial stretching. So let's walk our forearms out down the mat and have your shoulders over top of your elbows. Your hands, palms are flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. All right, and we're going to push that whole forearm and hand into the mat. Keep that resistance into the mat and resist bringing those elbows towards your knees, and then slowly sit down on those legs with a nice breath out and repeat. So bring your shoulders over top of those elbows, push in, resist bringing to your knees, slowly sit down, keeping that resistance. Come all the way back up. Let's take our right hand and place it up at 2 o'clock. We're going to open up our upper rib cage, left hand on top, sternum over top of those hands. Push in, resist, crack. Resist bringing those hands towards that left knee and slowly sit down. With a nice big deep breath out as you're doing it. Push, resist. And let's go to 10 o'clock. Just bring it back to your right knee this time. And then slowly sit down on those feet. And repeat. Love these stretches. And come all the way back up. And let's sit with our feet flat on the floor, legs out in front. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders are back into their sockets, just nicely relaxed. And let's give a nice little wiggle, 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 opening up those legs. Bring them up as far as you can. Sitting nice and tall. And let's take our arms out to the side. Again, letting those arms, shoulders nice and relaxed. And we're going to take our right hand and swipe it to the back. Our left hand comes towards our left foot. Reach for our right foot. Bringing our chest down. Have a breath in and out. Come back up and go to the other side. Go with your breathing, coming across. As you're coming down, you're breathing out. In, coming up, and swipe across and down. All the way back up. All right, we're going to take our hands and we're just going to slowly walk our hands out in front, belly to your back. Walk those hands as far as you can go. Looking straight down, try to keep your neck always in line with your spine. And then just drop your hands and just relax. It's a stretch. Don't let anything hurt. All right, and then just walk those hands all the way back. Let's bend this right knee, bringing it into your foot into your left thigh. We're going to do 3 crazies from here. So we're going to take that hand and come all the way up and across. I want you to really look at those fingers back there and down for 1, 2, and 3. And let's just switch legs from here. Left leg comes in, right? Yep. You can have a little couple taps here. It's a nice stretch. And let's come all the way across. 1, 2, and 3. And let's bring both legs out, lengthened in front of you, and sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders are back. Hands come out in front. All right. So again, push those shoulders back, right? Push them back in. All right, and we're going to tilt our pelvis and roll down 45. Keeping that belly pulled into your back. Let's bring that right arm across for 4, 3, follow with your eyes, 2, and 1, and the other side. 1, 2, keep the belly pulled to your back, 3, and 4. Still standing here, sitting here. All right, and bring those arms up so your biceps are by your ears for 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's come up and reach for those toes, folding in half. Come all the way down on top of those knees, and I want you to massage the bottom of your feet. And breathe. Pull those toes, open those toes. Massage those arches and those heels. Breathe in and all right, let's just roll all the way back up. Roll those shoulders back. Take your hands out in front, and we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. So you're going to tilt your pelvis first, belly to your back, slowly, slowly rolling all the way down, and extend your hands overhead, and let's lengthen our bodies, keep bellies to the mat. Got that blueberry spine. Reach, reach, reach to those opposite walls. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And let's bring our hands out to T from here. Knees come up above your hips. Right, you have your belly to the mat. Make sure those knees are above your hips. Lengthen those arms, and let's bring those legs over to the right to a nice supine twist. And you're going to look over to the left. Bring that right hand over top of those knees for 3 breaths. Hand back out and bring those knees back over top of your hips. Belly to the mat. You have that blueberry, bowl of blueberries in the small of your back, and those knees are above your hips. And bring those knees over to the left. Looking to the right. And breathe. Bring those knees back up above your hips and bring those feet down to the mat. You're going to take your right foot and place it over your left foot. Open up that knee. Ooh. And then that knee comes to right in towards your belly button, and take your left palm and place it right there on your knee. You're going to push that knee into your palm and open up that leg. Keeping that resistance. Open it up as far as you can and repeat. Knee to palm. Bring it back and open up and see how that feels. And then we're going to grab behind our left knee and bring that knee into your left shoulder. Pull it in and push out with that right elbow. Pull, push your right knee out, the right shoulder. And relax. And repeat. Pull and push. Release. And bring that leg all the way back down. We're going to do the left side, left foot over top of right knee. Open up that knee and then bring it into your belly button and push the knee to palm and open up. Bring it back, knee to palm. Bring it back and open up. All right, grab behind your right knee, pull it towards your right armpit, pull, push, and hold. And bring her down. And repeat. Pull and push. And bring her down. And let's bring those both feet down to the mat. Give a nice little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And let's bring those knees into your chest for a nice hug and roll side to side. And let's straighten that right leg out, hugging your left, lengthening your right. Bringing that left knee towards your left armpit again. Lengthen and switch. Belly to the mat. You have that blueberry spine. Hug and lengthen and switch. And switch. And switch. And bring those knees down to the mat. All right, hands come to the side. Let's measure up our heels to our fingertips. Your knees are about hip width apart. We're going to do some pelvic stretching here, strengthening. You're going to pick that blueberry up with your cheeks right now. And then you're going to squeeze that blueberry and roll up into bridge. And coming all the way back down, keeping that blueberry and release it. And again, pick that blueberry up and roll all the way up. And roll all the way back down, releasing that pelvis and let that blueberry go. All right, we're going to do 4 bridges up from here. So we're just going to go all the way up into high bridge and down for 1, 2, 3. I want you to squeeze those glutes. And 4, down, and then come all the way back up. Holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to open up our legs and close them using your hips and the side of your legs. For 1, squeeze them shut. 2, 3, stay up in high bridge. And 4. And now we're going to put that all together. So down, up, open, close. Down, up, open, close. 2 more. And coming all the way back down to the mat. Let's bring our legs in for a nice hug and a roll side to side. and bring our feet back down to the mat. All right, our arms are going to go up towards the ceiling and our knees are going to be above our hips. We're going to do some dead bug here, but first we have to set our bodies up. So I want you to push your shoulders. Your arms are directly above your shoulders. Push those shoulders into the mat. Both shoulders into the mat. Now, you have your blueberries in your small of your back. And I want you to roll those hips towards your belly button. And we're going to take our right arm and left leg down and back up. Keeping those shoulders pushed into the mat and keeping that blueberry spine. That's 2. Roll your hips towards your belly button. 3. And 4. And let's do the other side. Left arm, right leg. Push those shoulders into the mat. 1. Roll those hips towards your belly button. 2. 3. And 4. Now we're going to do right side. Okay, have those knees above your hips. Roll those hips. Right arm, right leg. 1. 2. 3. 4. Left side. 1. Keep those hip roll to your belly button. 2. 3. Shoulders are pushed into the mat. And 4. And then we're going to bring our arms overhead. And knees are going to be above your hips. And again, you have that blueberries, bowl of blueberries there. Roll your hips in. And as we bring our hands all the way up towards our knees are going to, our heels are going to dip into the river. All right, so bring your hands up and dip. No, sorry, the opposite way. Yeah. Opposite way. So bring your hands are coming up, your knees are above your hips. And then as you're bringing your arms down, those heels are dipping in. 1. 2. Have those knees. Don't go any further than above your hips. 3. 4. 5. 1 more. Belly to the mat. And 6. And let's roll all the way back down. Let's extend our arms and legs again. Reach for those opposite walls. Let's stretch out that belly that we just worked. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And then we're going to roll all the way over onto our bellies for some Superman. We just worked the front part of our abs, and now let's work our back, strengthening both front and back. So have your belly to the mat, back. And we're going to bring our hands and feet up off the mat for 3, 2, 1, and down. You're looking straight down at the mat. Up. 1, 2, 3, and down. And up. 1, 2, 3, and down. And then let's bring our hands to our shoulders. And we're going to push up and back into child's pose. Nice big deep breath out. Walk our hands over to the right and take that left cheek off of that left heel. Slide our hands over to the left and the same thing. Feel the stretch right from your baby finger all the way down to your hip. Back to center and slide those hands down the mat as you're starting to roll up the quads and roll those shoulders back. And let's sit cross-legged from here. All right, I made it. Feels good too. All right, let's open up those knees. Let them just relax. Put a little pressure on them if you like. And let's switch those legs up. And sitting nice and tall, let's take this left hand and place it over top of your right knee and look behind and have a nice big deep breath in and out. All the way across to the other side. And let's bring our hands back behind us, fingers pointing towards your body. And let's tap our knees. All right, so you're just going to open up, tap those knees down and open up that hip towards that upper crotch up there, the ceiling and the wall, and switch it up. Stretching out that hip flexor and your quad. And let's come all the way back up, bringing our soles of our feet together and bring them into our bodies. And just open up those legs. And bring those legs out in front. All right, let's just take our wrists, okay, our hand, our left hand, and just at your elbow, just massage that forearm, going all the way down to your wrist, and just moving that wrist back and forth as you're massaging all those tendons. Bring that hand in and out. And when you get to your wrist, right, I want you just to apply a little pressure on that wrist and just give it a nice little shakeroo. And let's do the same thing on the left. So you're just massaging that forearm and moving that wrist back and forth. You're contracting. Stretching all the way down to your wrist and give a nice little shakeroo. All right, let's just do a quick little neck stretch. Okay, so your shoulders are back and in and relaxed. Let's take that ear and bring it down to your right shoulder, not moving your shoulders. And then I want those eyeballs looking up. Eyeballs looking down. And back to center. And bring it over to the other side. Left ear over top of the left shoulder. Feel the stretch right across your neck. And then eyeballs up. Eyeballs down. And back to center. And let's draw big circles with your nose. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome stuff. And let's go lengthwise on your mat for 3 rock and rolls, 2 ragdoll. All right, so bellied in. 1, 2, and 3. I like to stay in squat for that extra little second and just walk my hands down the mat. And then I push my heels into the mat and come up to ragdoll. Fold my arms and hang. Feel the stretch. You can sway elbow to shin if you like. Just breathe. Take those arms and hug those legs. And thank those legs for everything that they did for you this week and will do for the weekend. Drop those arms like spaghetti. Soft bend in the knees. Wiggle those arms. And let's pulse it up. Vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way up. Nice and slowly. Over top of those shoulder blades. Roll those shoulders back and bring that chin up. Roll shoulder blades. All right, that's it for today. Give a nice big shake the room. Happy Friday. High fives. See you on Monday, bright and early.